Hey everyone, welcome to your messages for today and this week ahead. I am using the Ascended Masters deck. I have not used this deck. It's probably been a few years, quite honestly. Never mind for making these videos, but just in regards to pulling any cards for myself or any clients or whatever. I haven't used this deck in quite some time, and as I was laying in bed last night, I had this image of one of the masters in this deck, and I was like, all right, this is a little odd, so I thought, okay, I should use it. Why not? So, if you would, because I didn't shuffle and pick the cards yet, if you would, while I'm doing so, choose either 1, 2, or 3, and then we can get right into the messages. That's 1. Oop, 2 is falling out. All right, that will be 3. All right, so let's begin. If you have chosen number 1, we have here, Take Charge of the Situation by Moses. If you look at him, he's definitely standing in front of the ocean, the water, arms out, ready to separate it, right? I believe that's what he did. That's what it says in the Bible. I haven't read that book in many years. I don't know. Anyways, so what sticks out to me first, never mind the words, take charge of the situation. I feel like I want to say take charge of your emotions and your thoughts. Water is a very emotional element, okay? Plus it just gets things moving. You can send out messages, put a message in a bottle, throw it out in the ocean, right? And hope that it gets somewhere. I've done even some spell work where you can write stuff on a piece of paper and literally put it in a moving body of water, like a stream. The energy of it sends it out to the universe, right? So that whatever you've written down can be completed. But looking at this card, it's literally like a storm, right? You got these high waves about to, well, I want to say crest onto him, but he's actually probably separating it because he's taking charge. He's taking charge of his emotions and his mental state. And I feel like that's what you need to do right now. I don't know if you've been feeling like you've been being pulled in different directions. I keep seeing the word job career. So maybe this is within your job career. Maybe your plate is piling up. Okay, your boss, your supervisor keeps asking you to do this, that, and the other thing. And you literally don't have, well, at this point, you probably don't have the energy to do it, but you don't really have the time to do it. So take charge by either delegating some of those things to other people, okay, just to help ease your load, or go and talk to your supervisor and really ask him or her, okay, well, what's your priority? Because I have A, B, C, D, E, F, G to do. What do I do first? How can we get all this done, but, in a timely manner, but so it doesn't stress me out. If you have a good boss, they will actually really understand, and you can most likely just talk quite frankly to them. If you don't have if you don't really have a good boss, then maybe just on your own go delegate to other people. But I feel like you should speak up and say something. Take charge of that situation. Also, in regards to relationship, if you feel like you've been putting in a lot more effort than the other person, well then speak up and say something. Don't do the passive aggressive thing and just withdraw. It's quite possible that the person you are dealing with is actually quite content with the way things are and they don't see a problem. And if you just withdraw, they're still, guess what, not going to see a problem. They're, like I said, they're content. So you need to take charge by speaking up. This blue is all the blue in here, a lot of blue in here, very reminiscent of your throat chakra. Throat chakra is all about communication, and I've just been talking about speaking up. That is what you need to do. That's how you take charge. I don't want to say have an argument, because a lot of things can be resolved just through talking. You just need to find a way, find the right words to convey what you desire. Have a little compassion. Have a little compassion for yourself, of course. Have a little compassion for the other person if there's another person involved as well. Now, I know right now we are in a Mercury retrograde. We are till like the 26th-ish, somewhere around there, of this month. It's going for a solid 3.5 weeks. I feel like it's a really long one, and things may get haywire during that. Usually Mercury retrograde, Mercury is all about communication. Go figure. So maybe you find that these next 2-3 weeks are a little, I don't know what I want to call it. There's some resistance, I'll say. Try to work through that anyways. You can. You'll be able to get through. It might just take an extra day or two for that to happen. All right? Let's see if I get anything else with this. I'm just getting, as long as you can take charge of whatever is bothering you, you will be okay. If you continue to let it sit and fester inside, you will not be okay. All right? And quite honestly, that will end up being your own doing, not the other person's. So take that into consideration. All right. Moving on to number 2, we have here meditate. Bye, Mr. Buddha. This is something that I probably need to do often. I think too much. Those who think and do too much are the ones that really need to meditate. He's sitting there with a smile. I hear the word growth, okay? There's a lot of leaves around him. There's actually some nature around him. The golden halo around him sort of represent, to me, that what I'm getting is it's the sun, okay? And it's shining light down upon him. And trees and plants and flowers, leaves, they all need the sun to grow, right? If you are in New England right now, it is not the best time to be outside. Yes, it is sunny today, but there is over a foot of snow right now, okay? And it's cold. It's like 15 degrees. So maybe don't be out in nature today. However, spring is coming, yay, in the next couple of weeks. So try to, the closer we get to spring, get yourself out in nature. He's sitting here with a smile on his face. He's happy. And quite honestly, he's probably just happy just sitting there quietly being mindful. Not having your mind full, right, of this, that, and the other thing, and things you need to do, and people you need to talk to, and people you need to see, and whatnot. No, he's sitting there in the moment, and that's what makes him happy, because he's only focused on the exact present moment, which is a very fleeting moment every second of the day. All right? But be outside. Be outside as much as you can. I feel like doing so, it's also going to help pull the little kid out of you. Your inner child, I feel like it's sort of being stuck and I don't want to say smothered, but stifled right now. And, you know, we're coming out of winter. Everyone here hibernates in the winter time, myself included. So that little kid that wants to go out and have fun is getting very antsy and it's bottling up. So the second the weather gets nicer, and I do believe next week is supposed to be in the high 40s, low 50s, so that's pretty good. Get yourself outside. It's going to let that little kid shine. That's part of your growth. That's part of your growth. I know this says meditate. If you want to, go outside and meditate. If you can't go outside, go, sit in your bedroom, sit on the couch, wherever, even for like 5-10 minutes. Go out and meditate and focus on just being present. That'll really help. But what I really get with this is being outside under the sun. That's what is needed right now if you chose number 2, is a bit of nature, some damn good dose of vitamin D. All right? Yes. Yes, that's what I get with that. I just wanted to make sure if there was anything else. All right, last card, number 3. We have here teacher, and I need to look at his name to pronounce it. Mahakohan Ragoxi. I apologize if I have butchered your name. But take a look at this. Now, what's interesting, I'm going to tell you, I remember a part of a dream this morning. I was teaching Okay, I was teaching. Sort of in a classroom. It wasn't a very big classroom. Maybe there was like 7 of us or so, but it was like a classroom. And I think it had to do about creative writing. I do have a creative writing background. Okay, I have an English degree with concentration in creative writing. So I remember talking about whatever it was I needed to talk about, but then in my dream, like, I stopped for like a minute because I got this vision. I now do not remember what this vision was. I just remember in my dream all of a sudden snapping out of it, and the people that I was, my students were looking at me kind of funny, like, what did you just do? And then I had to explain to them, like, oh, I'm sorry, I just got this vision. So, and it relates to the creative writing. And then I started going on about the lesson with creative writing and how it relates to the vision I got. Of course, I don't remember the damn vision in my dream, but that is all. That's the only part of my dream I remember is being like a teacher. Now, mind you, I don't really have a desire to be a teacher, like in front of a classroom. If you want to do like one-on-one, 1-on-2, maybe 1-on-3 tops, I'm okay with that. Okay, smaller 1-on-1, to me, I can customize it more. Beautiful. But to teach in a classroom, I'm not saying that is what you're going to be doing. When you teach something, you learn it at the same time, right? You are the student and the teacher. In fact, you learn whatever that topic is better than the actual student just listening to you. So I feel that whatever you are going through right now, grab my hair. I feel that whatever you are going through right now is a lesson for you to be learned, for you to learn. If I can talk, oh my God. Now this could apply. I feel like this has to apply with some emotional relationship issue. I don't know if there's just old beliefs and habits and ways of thinking that still need to be done and let go and gone away. That's preventing you from really receiving love that is actually already around you. But I feel that there is this sort of old self that still needs to go and be gone. And that's a big lesson for a lot of us. I know this past year I've been going through a major transformation. Still not done, quite honestly, but there's light at the end of the tunnel now. And I've had to let go of a lot of things. And I'm working through still some of that. So maybe this is a message a bit for me. But so there's a big lesson for you to learn. And looking at this, he's holding this beautiful golden, I want to say it's like a chalice, or like, to me it looks like the top of a chalice, quite honestly. And he's got purple around him, which usually symbolize a little bit of royalty, also a lot of psychic energy, and the gold as well. Very divine, very, very cosmic and divine. And so I feel like the lessons you are learning, you are able to help others. You are able to teach others how to get through whatever situation they are going through. That is the way you can be a teacher. And you can very well teach someone by also just being a friend and just listening to them. Sometimes people just need a sounding board and someone just to listen, not offer advice. But to me, I feel like it's like you're about to be given this gift. I'm seeing April, May. Okay, so another month or so, April, May, you're going to be given this gift, and it may be more of a spiritual gift. It may actually be a physical gift, but it's going to help you help others. Does that make sense? So there is going to be some teaching aspect. If you chose number 3, there's a lesson for you that you are still learning. Lesson for you to learn, but you're going to be teaching others how to get through something as well, and it's going to be through this gift that you're given. So I know if you chose number 3, long message right there, all right? Long message. But I feel like this is going to be wonderful, and it's going to spark. This gift is going to just spark this inspiration, this creativity, this wealth of, I don't even know what I want to call it, just abundance and prosperity. It's just going to just spark something amazing over the next couple months, okay? Take a look at this card. So that's what I got for you. All right. I hope you guys enjoyed these messages. I will Well, I'm going away for a few days, but I will do this next time. I'll see you guys next week. Have a wonderful week ahead. Bye.